so what we're going to be doing today is I have to change the front tire. Front tire right now, and if you want to come a little bit closer, right? This is completely worn right out. You can see the cracks right in the tire, and it's ready to go, right? So I also will be changing to a new tire, and this one is it's called Avon Cobra Chrome, and I'm going to be changing this today. So some of the tools that you're going to need is a 19 millimeter socket, 12 millimeter socket, and number 6 Allen key. I have a couple of spoons that are going to be fighting with, plastics, and I also have a soap and water, but that's going to come in. Okay, so first thing that we have to do, we have to loosen off the pinch bolts, which are located right over here, and this is a 6 millimeter, right? Okay, and loosen this off. Okay, that way we can take the 19 millimeter here very short. Okay, these are loose. Okay, so this one is done. Next, we're going to take the 19 millimeter and we're going to loosen the big bolt. Okay. Okay, that's loose. And now what we're going to do is I like to take the front brake also apart, because it's just easier when you have to put this tire back on. So 12 millimeter right here, the 2 bolts up here. Okay. Okay, that one's loose and that one's loose. Okay, so now I'm going to just take them out completely. Okay, one here, sorry, the wrong one. This guy right here. There we go. Okay, wiggle the brake out and let it hang like this. This is fine. Okay. Now we're going to come back. Let it hang like this. Now I'm going to take my 19 millimeter and I'm just going to unscrew the entire axle. Okay, this is loose enough. Now I'm just going to apply a little bit of pressure up so I can pull the axle out. There you go. And the whole rim comes out. Not a problem. So after this, what I like doing is taking the spacer, putting it on the axle, and a second spacer, and putting it on the axle. So I know it's going to be like this. Or what we can do, we can flip this and put it right over here. That way we know exactly which one is which. Okay? Okay, so this is good. So we have the tire off. Bang on. Okay? So next, what we got to do, we have to take the air out. Right here, we're just going to take this air right here out of the valve. And we have a little tool that I use to release the air out of there. Or if you don't have this tool, just make sure that there's no air in there. Next after that, we have to break the bead. And I'm actually quite lucky that I have this little handy dandy machine where I can break the bead. Now what we're going to do is I got to break the bead. So I have a little bit of soap and water. I'm just going to place the tire up here. Okay. Okay, good to go. And spray a little bit of water all the way over. Okay, and now we're going to break the bead. It's very simple. This one's been in there for a bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to invert the tire like this. Okay. So the second bead is already off. We're good to go. So I only use this machine to break the bead. This is only good to go to about 18 inches, and the rim, I believe it's 19. It's just not going to fit. So what I got to do, I got to go down to the blanket, grab my spoons and all this other stuff, and then we're going to take the tire off. Just put these guys on. That should be good to go. Okay. Put a spoon. Okay. And maybe one over here. Okay, good to go. So I'm just going to go and get the tire out. Okay, good. Put it underneath the disc. Okay. Oh, a little bit closer. Okay, there. Okay. Okay, there. And there. Okay. Now what we can do, just move this around. Oh, it's going to pop off. Okay, we're good to go. Okay. So again, same procedure. You're just going to go up, lock it into your disc, second one, and the third. Okay. Now I'm just going to extend this up. Move it a little bit here. There we go. And this is how we get the tire off. It was fairly simple up to this point. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean everything off, and we're going to apply the second one here in just a second. So I cleaned everything off, good to go. Now we're going to be putting the tire on. Before you put the tire on, you got to make sure that you have the right rotation. So the disc is on the left side, right up here. So that means when you go forward, it goes this way. So we have to locate the arrow on the tire, and then you got to ensure it goes this way. So sure, we have the, it says front tire rotation right here. Here's the arrow. So we're good to go. Next one I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly lubricate it up here, and we're going to slap.
This is always fun doing it by yourself. So, two knees up there. Okay.
Okay, this one's already in. Okay, yep, it popped in. Okay, we're good to go. And that's what we want. Oh, this is we're getting a little bit ahead, which is good. Okay. Okay, so now it already popped in. I'm just going to put a little bit of water, soap and water, wet it, and same thing. Just got to put the spoon in here.
Spoon in here. Okay. Spoon in here. That should be good to go. So I'm just going to put my knees on it. And just go nice and easy. Like this. Okay, this one's in. Okay. This one's in. Okay. And this one's going to be in very shortly. Stay out.
That's it. Okay. So the tire is on. Next, what I'm going to do is we're going to put the valve back in. Make sure all this is somewhat lubricated, and we're going to pop this up. Stem insert. I think that's what it's called. Okay. And now we're going to go and pop this guy up. Okay. And we will have to hear distinct two pops that go into the tire. Okay. That's it. And I'm just going to pump this up to about 40 psi for now, and then I'm going to put the right amount. Okay. This this looks pretty good. Let's just check if everything is pretty good and the bead is sitting actually the proper way, right? And it is. And the arrow is this way. So we are good to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to balance the tire. And this is it's also fairly simple to do. And we're going to go up here. Also, if you don't have the balancing tire, you can put beads in there. But since I don't have the beads, I got to go and balance the tire this way. So what I'm doing is here, just tightening everything up. Okay, so you can see where we are at. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to find the heaviest part on the tire. Normally we'll go all the way down, and then we're going to start sticking weights. Okay, so it seems like it's right here. Okay, good to go. Okay, so I took the weight off. Now the tire is going to be moving and going to the heaviest spot. Maybe I'll be lucky and I'm going to put this 1 ounce on top and we're going to be good to go. So let this settle. Okay, so after 10 minutes of me playing around with this, I found that the 2 ounces right here in the middle is the best mark. The way that you want to do it, right? Once the tire is all the way up, and this is right here, this is the heaviest part, you want to put a weight up here, and then you play around. So what I did is I was playing around with different types of weights. Those ones, and 1 ounce, and then 2 ounces, and I have a 3 ounce. And what I did is I put 1 ounce, and it was still going down, and I put 2 ounce, and it seems to be working good. So now when I put the tire in the middle, it stays. So 2 ounces is the winner. So this tire is balanced. Good to go. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to put the tire back on. So I'm just going to take this off, quickly clean the axle and lube her all up. So I'm just going to pull it out. This spacer is on this side. Just going to quickly clean this off. Put it right here. This spacer on this side. Okay, so what I can do, right now I can put the spacer right in. Second spacer, okay, I can put it down right now. And what you want to do, you want to lube up your axle just a little bit. So what I'm going to do, just going to put it right over here, and the NTC's copper, and it works very well. And then you don't have to put a lot, right? Just a little bit. Okay, that's plenty. And I'm just going to move it around with my finger. Okay, and this is good. Okay, so now I got to get everything ready because this is I have to do a couple things at the same time. I have to lift the tire and put the axle in. So we'll see how this is going to go. All right. Okay. Just going to line up. Grab the disc, move it up. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on, Okay, and success. Wow, oh, that's good. First try. So what I'm going to do really quickly, right now, I'm just going to go tighten this up so it doesn't fall out. Okay. Okay, no torque yet. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to insert the brake back in where it was. Okay, just got to spread the pads a little bit. Should be good. Okay, and it is. Line up your brake. The top bolt. Okay, the bottom bolt, sorry. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to torque these two bolts that, remember when I took everything out, right? So they go to 29 foot-pounds, and I already have set this up, 29 foot-pounds. Good to go. Okay, torque the axle. And this one is 43 pounds, and I already have set it. And now we're just going to torque it. 43 pounds. Okay, so the main axle is torqued. The last thing that we're going to torque right now is the pinch bolts, which are located right over here, and they're 14 foot-pounds. I already preset my torque wrench up here, and I'm just going to go and quickly torque it. Okay, and one more time. Okay, we're good to go. So this was a fairly easy and quick job, right? To replace the front tire on the 2014 Yamaha Bolt 950. And it honestly, it didn't take us that long, right? Everything is torqued to the spec, the way I want it, and now I have a brand new tire that I don't have to worry about when I'm on the road. And if you have enjoyed this video, please share and like, and I'll see you on the next one.